All right, y'all, welcome back. We on the next video already. I hope you guys are having a good day or good night, whatever time you are watching this. Please, y'all, subscribe, like, comment, and share. Please don't be scared to ask any questions. If you have any concerns or if you would like to make an appointment, just please drop a comment below or text me on any of my social media accounts or phone number. I do not care as long as it is business hours. We're going to jump straight into this video. As you can see the title, I am doing lemonade braids on a natural hairstyle, and it is a kid in the booth today. And we're just starting off by washing and scrubbing her hair. I have not seen her in 2 weeks, so I know her hair is pretty, dirty. And I just want to make sure I get all of the dirt, build up, and all the moisture back into her hair. So that is what we're focusing on right now. And I'm also making sure that I'm taking time with the conditioner. So I am going to put a cap on top of her and let it sit for 5 to 10 minutes. And we're going to go from there. And y'all, please only leave your conditioner on for 15 to 30 minutes. Regular conditioners be left on 5 to 10 minutes. Please rinse out with cold water, and that is what I'm doing with this client right here. We are rinsing out with warm to cold water and making sure that water is completely clear. You don't want any conditioner left on the hair because it can cause dryness and breakage to the hair. Even though it is a conditioner, it has to be washed out. Also, with that hair being rinsed out with cold water, it does help close up that cuticle, and it also helps with the blow drying process. So here I am gathering up all of my products. I am spraying down her hair and putting everything in, and then I will comb through and section it off in 4 sections. I will leave the products down below if you guys have any questions about what I am using. And because it is a kid, I do use a little bit different products just for them, because I know that, sometimes they don't wrap their hair up at night, or they don't, do what they're supposed to do. So I have to go a little bit in differently for them and give them a little bit more moisture. And I'm using this cap on top of her head to lock in that moisture so it doesn't completely dry out while I am blow drying her hair. Another thing, if your kid is tender-headed or, tense up when you're combing, please work your way from the bottom to the top. Take small sections and, try to be patient with them. Just because I know that this is your kid, or if this is your client, it can just be a little bit too much for them, and they're already scared because they think you're going to hurt them or burn them. So just take your time, and especially when you are doing the blow drying process, you want to make sure you take your time in straightening that hair and properly combing it out without even breaking the hair off. So y'all, here I am working with low heat, and then I'm going to work my way up to the high heat. And that low heat helps stretch the hair out completely without burning her scalp, and it also gets a little bit up close. Without using that hot heat, it can bother their scalp a little bit, and it can make them feel like you're burning them, and you're really not. You're just having steam going on to that hair. So yes, I am just going to work my way around the whole entire head with the same method that I just told you. And yeah, I'm going to let you guys watch this part, and I'll be on to the next. All right, y'all, I am finishing off the blow drying process with cool air to cool that cuticle down, to close it back up. And I just don't want her hair to be wet or damp while it is braided up, because it can create a smell and then it can cause any other, problems. But I am about to go in and trim up her hair, because her hair, it was needed for a trim. Sometimes when I get kid clients, I'll let their hair work its way up to getting nice and healthy, and then I go in and trim, just because I don't want to take off that length, because cutting a kid's hair can be a little bit traumatic for them. So I had to work my way up to getting her hair trimmed and getting it healthy. So we are now finally trimming up her hair for the very first time, and her hair came a long way. She has met me in the month of, March. So I didn't trim her hair all the way up until then, and it looks pretty good and healthy and moisturized. So like I said, you can go a long time without trimming your hair, and you'll just need to make sure you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. If you're not, then that's when we have a problem. But for her, I knew what was going on and how she was taking care of her hair at home, so I didn't want to trim it right away. I just wanted to get it to its healthy state, to where I can see and it's not cutting all her hair off, just because she is young, and little kids, they don't like that, and I understand, and I'm respecting them by doing that. But yes, you can go a long time without trimming your hair, as long as you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. But some people can't do that, so I'm not saying that for all, but especially if you know what you're doing, yes. But then again, it's like, no. But she probably won't need another good trim until probably January, because like I said, she's not doing nothing crazy. She's not adding weave. She literally wears her hair natural. And sometimes when you wear your hair natural, your hair doesn't, tend to do anything crazy, because you're not using nothing fragile on your hair. You're literally just braiding it, putting some grease or oil to it, and keeping it braided up. So that's why I said she doesn't have to, get it as often. Now, if she wants to start straightening her hair or adding weave to it, yes. But then again, it's like, no. But let's jump straight into this style. I believe that this style was for her birthday. I'm not sure. This was a while ago when I made this video, but I think it was for her birthday, and she wanted something different, so I gave it for her. And her hair is very confusing when it comes down to doing certain styles, because you'll think to make the braids smaller, but her hair will make it even more smaller, if that makes sense. So I had to make the braids look medium, but they were really small. The parts, you know what I mean to say. But yes, we're just going to jump straight into these braids. And that spray I just sprayed on her hair was just a moisturizing spray. I mixed it into a smaller bottle, because it was in a bigger bottle and that bottle broken. But I just sprayed a little bit of that on her hair while I'm braiding it. It's not wet, but it's just a spray to keep it from drying out. And I also use that spray when I'm doing knotless or box braids on the kids, and that helps with them getting that moisture in, because they don't know. They're learning, they don't know how to braid their hair up at the not braid their hair, but just take care of their hair. They don't know those things, so you have to help them out a little bit more. But I'm gonna let this part play out. And also, guys, I'm trying to work my way on getting more kid braided styles. I do a lot of kids. It's just some kids, they move too much, or they're crying, or the style that they want I have already done. So I'm working on getting more kid styles in. I do have a lot of kid styles that need to come out, but in the meantime, I'm doing what I have to do. I have so many videos that it's ridiculous. So I already have 2 months worth of videos. So this video is probably in the month of September, and this video will be out the end of October. So yes, like I said, there's a lot of videos that's coming out. Kid videos. I am trying to make my way of bringing more kid videos out, because as I look at YouTube, there's not a lot of kids videos out recently, so I am going to try to focus more on that. Same with male videos, but I just have to make sure I'm recording, or making sure I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Sometimes that can be hectic for me, but I try to do what I can do for you guys. All right, as we're coming to those last 2 braids, I just want to show you guys why I said that her hair is a little bit different, because it looks like the parts were medium or a little bit bigger than that, and then it looks like her hair is small. Like, I don't know why kids' hair do that, but I just think that is so weird to me. But in the meantime, I'm going to spray a little more of that spray around her head, because I did forget to spray a little bit on some of the parts of her hair. And that spray, I can try to see if I can find it where I got it from and put it in the bio at the bottom. But I can't remember where I got it from, but I'm gonna try to figure out where I got it from. But here we are finishing up. I am adding the beads, and y'all, this is my bead queen. She loves to pick out her own beads, and y'all, sometimes her beads be completely different. I've never seen some beads like how she doing. She's always wearing beads, so she always switching up the game. That's why I call her my bead queen. Nobody else top her, like nobody. But I try to at least give other kids that type of flow to like have their own set of beads or what they want in their hair. I try not to let them go overboard, because sometimes it can make the work look crazy or make them look crazy. But I let parents know, like, you know, it's their service. Whatever beads they want to do, as long as it is in the price range for them. I don't care what they do, as long as they get these beads about this shop, because I do stack up on beads, and sometimes I can just overflow with beads and I'll be ready for them to get out the shop. So it's just me. But yeah, I am going to finish beating her up, and then we're going to talk more about the ending results and what's going on afterwards. All right, y'all, here's a little trick. I put a little bit of mousse, or let's take that back. I put foaming wrap on my natural braids, and then I put mousse on like my box braids or knotless braids. Anything that has weave added to it, I put mousse. But anything with natural hair or just their hair in general, I put foam, because it lays the hair down a little bit flatter, and it makes it look even more tighter once you put them under the dryer. So that's where she's going for like a 15-minute. And I don't leave her under there for too long, because her is already dry. We're just trying to get that mousse to, like, you know, pull everything together. I learned that trick from another hairstylist, and y'all, I absolutely love it. It does, you know, bring the braids even more crispier, and it does make the hair last a lot bit longer, because that hair has been set in place. It's basically like you're molding the braids by, you know, keeping them from the flyaways to the whole, you know, anything that could possibly be going on. Y'all, I did put in some oil on her scalp, and I sprayed a little bit on. But y'all, this is the final results. Please like, comment, and share. And y'all, I'm going to give you guys some more banger videos. And yeah, goodbye.